A very good morning to all of you. I'm Ritu, your science teacher. Today we will discuss our chapter number 11, that is force and energy. So in this chapter we will discuss mainly these three topics. The first one is type of force, second what is energy, and third types of energy. Let's start. So as we discussed in previous chapter about force, when a force is applied on an object and it covers some distance, then there is called that some work done is happened or some work is done there. So force is a major factor to do any work. What are the types of forces? The first one is frictional force, or we can simply say friction. Friction is a force that occurs whenever two objects or surface rub against each other. Smooth surface show less friction, whereas rough surface cause more friction. For example, we can skate easily on ice because ice shows smooth surface, so there is very less friction. But on grass field there is much more friction, so we can't do skating there. Frictional force affects the speed of an object but not the direction of object. So friction slow down objects. It play a major role in our life, as we need friction to walk. If there is no friction, we would be slipping and sliding away everywhere. We can't walk. We need friction to write on a piece of paper with a pencil or pen. If there was no friction, that we also can't do this. A pencil eraser also uses friction to rub off mistakes. Friction is also needed for driving of a car. If there was no friction between the tires of car and road, the car would not start moving and the tire would just spin. So, friction helps the wheels of train to stay on the rails of track. So, we can conclude that friction is needed for many things in our daily life, but it can also be a problem in many situations, like friction is faced when two surfaces rub together. Rubbing together creates heat, and heat causes lot of wear and tear in machinery parts. Second, friction makes movement difficult. When we want to move objects, we need to overcome the friction to allow movement. As you can see, this person wants to move this cart, but to move this cart, he have firstly overcome to the force of friction. उसे इस force of friction से ज़्यादा force apply करना पड़ेगा. Then he will able to push this cart. Friction lead to a lot of wastage of energy. Any vehicle need extra fuel to get power to overcome friction. Did you know friction help a body when it is slowing down, but works against it if the body is trying to speed up? For example, this is an object. We have to move it in this direction. So we applied force in this direction, but frictional force is opposite direction of motion. Different methods can be used to reduce friction. By applying a lubricant to the surface in contact with each other, we can reduce friction. We can also reduce by smoothing the surface because smooth surface show very less friction. Second force, magnetic force या फिर magnetism. Magnetism is a force by which an object attract Magnets have the special property to pull objects made up of iron, nickel. This pull is called magnetic force. We can see in this picture iron nails. These are iron nails and these are strongly attracted towards this magnet. So there is a magnetic force. Next, gravitational force or gravity. Gravitational force or gravity is the force of attraction with which the earth pulls all objects towards its center. If there is no gravity, then we would never be able to keep our feet on the ground. Look at these two pictures. His name is Pratik. Pratik is finding bike uphill. ये बाइक को ऊपर ले जाने के ट्राई कर रहा है. But for him it is a difficult task. Why? This is because earth pull us down. Pratik's bike. Why? Because of gravitational force. But in this second picture, when biking downhill, the speed of bike is faster because the earth keeps pulling us down towards itself. Did you know, if the earth did not exert gravity, the moon would move in straight line away from the earth. Because of the gravitational force of earth, the moon is pulled orbit around it. है ना इंटरेस्टिंग कि अगर अर्थ का ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स नहीं होगा, इट नॉट पुल द थिंग्स टुवर्ड्स इट्स सेंटर, देन वन इज द मोस्ट डिफरेंट थिंग हैपन्ड इज अबाउट मून. अभी हमें पता है कि मून ऑर्बिट में मूव करता है, लेकिन इफ देयर इज नो ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स ऑफ अर्थ, देन मून move in straight line, not like in orbit. The moon has less gravity because it is smaller than the earth. Astronauts like walking on the moon because they feel lighter there due to lesser gravitational attraction. Look at this tree. A fruit is falling on the ground. Why it is falling on the ground? This is because of gravitational force of earth. Earth is pulling towards it. Next topic is energy. To apply a force, a body needs energy. हमें अगर फोर्स अप्लाई करना है तो हमें एनर्जी की ज़रूरत होगी. When a force applied on an object displaces it, work is said to be done. Look at this boy. The boy seen in picture has moved the move from one point to another. He is said to have work done here. What he is doing in this picture? In this picture, he pushing its book. And when it pushing its book cover a distance. So the ability or capacity of a body to do work is known as energy. When this boy applied an energy in the form of force, then this book covers a distance. Energy is present in different forms. An object can possess energy in different ways. Let's discuss energy, types of energy and forms of energy. Energy are of three types: potential energy, kinetic energy and chemical energy. And what are the forms of energy? Like in the form of light, wind, electrical, electrochemical, electromagnetic, thermal or heat, and sound energy. Let's discuss these. First of all, potential energy. What is potential energy? Take an example. A ball is just kept on the ground. That is not moving. We are not playing with that ball. That is just kept on the ground. Or water is just kept in a glass, in a dam, or in a tank. They all are in stationary position. Means they all are in rest position. They are not moving. They possess some energy stored inside them due to their stationary position, due to their rest in position, and this energy is called potential energy. Next, kinetic energy. What is kinetic energy? When a body is in motion, it is possessed kinetic energy. For example, look at these pictures. In first picture, ball is in stationary position, so it possesses potential energy. But in second picture, ball is in moving position, so it possesses kinetic energy. Third is chemical energy. For example, we eat food to get energy, ताकि हम काम कर सकें या खेल सकें. The food which we consume, it has chemical energy stored in them. Chemical energy is a particular form of potential energy. Chemical energy helps करती है muscles की to apply force, to do work. Look at these pictures. This girl is eating food. So the chemical energy stored in food, now she consumes it. What happens in her body? In her body, energy from this food now converted into chemical energy. So she get energy and start running. When she start running or when she is running, there is presence of kinetic energy. So here potential energy from food convert to chemical energy, and from chemical energy converted to kinetic energy. Here we see that energy is converted into one form to another form. Next is thermal energy. What is thermal energy? We also can see this heat energy. All the above, like take an example, shining sun, burning fuel, boiling water. These all are when happened or there is a presence of heat energy. Most of the heat energy comes from burning of fuel such as kerosene, LPG, coal and petrol. We applied here heat energy so that the food being cooked. We boil water by applying heat energy. What is the temperature? Temperature of a body measure how much heat energy it possesses. It means how much heat is present in our body, that is temperature of our body. And how can we measure temperature? We measure temperature with the help of thermometer. Next is electrical energy. Electrical energy is the energy that makes electrical appliances to work. Electricity carries a type of energy called electrical energy, and electrical wire carries this energy and help machines like fan, bulb, lamp and ovens to work. Look at these pictures. Fan is working because of electricity, and electricity carrying electrical energy. In second or third picture, we can also see that there is a working of electrical energy. That's why these electrical appliances are working. Next, electrochemical energy. Electrochemical means electrical plus chemical energy. A battery store energy in chemical way. Since electrical energy also get involved in battery, so that it is called electrochemical energy. Light energy, the sun is source of heat and light. It means it transmits heat energy and light energy as well. What are the sources of light energy? First is sun, then like electrical bulbs, LED lamps, tube light and many more. Next, sound energy. The energy which gives sounds like radios, television, musical instruments, these all have sound energy. Solar energy, the energy that we get from the sun. Solar energy means the energy which we get from the sun is called solar energy. This energy obtained from the sun and is converted into solar power. You have seen the solar panels. What is the working of this? These panels absorb solar energy and then convert it for us in electrical energy. Next, wind energy. Moving air is called wind and wind causes things to move. We know these things. What are windmills? Windmills are like these. In these, nowadays, wind energy is used to produce electrical energy. So, from this whole study, we conclude that energy can never be destroyed and never be created. It just keeps changing from one form to another form. So, it's all about this chapter. If you have any doubt and query regarding this chapter, then you can ask me. Keep studying.